Coach Deborah has a passion and purpose to assist young men, ages 15 to 24, to overcome obstacles and build their best lives. She wants to see every young man live out their potential. She has a master's degree in human services counseling, with a major in life coaching. More importantly, she is the mother of 3 boys, who are exceptional, educated, professional men. Coach Deborah believes it is better to train early, rather than need to fix later. She utilizes basic principles and God-led concepts. Sometimes the only thing a young man has is their credibility or their name. The actions they take are based on the decisions they make. Those decisions align with their choices and result in consequences. Coach Deborah can assist you if you are lost, floundering, or confused. Embrace the help and start building your best life today.
Good morning and happy Saturday. Thank you for joining us this morning on Saturday Morning Live. I'm Coach Deborah D. Smith, and I am excited to have you here. You know, this month we're talking about, our theme is Reach Out Dads. Reach Out Dads. And so I'm excited about that because, June we think about fathers a lot because of Father's Day. And I just thought it would be a good theme. And today I kind of want to go into like relationships, because no matter what you're doing, whether you're doing something that you love to do, whether it's marriage or friendship or your family, you have to put work into whatever you want to be successful, to grow, to thrive. That's even with your plants. You can't just, say I want some plants like some people, and you just buy them, put them out there, water them for the first couple of days or first couple of weeks, and then you forget about them. You have to nurture them, do what needs to be done to make sure that the other individual, the other parties feel the same way that they did when you first started out. Either things can get boring, dull, routine-like. It's like, do they really still like me, or do they just tolerate me because we've been friends for a while? Does my better half still love me, or they're just satisfied that we're here, we know each other, we get along, and so they're just here because? Sometimes you really want to know. Well, it's no different with your children. You want your children to know, when they were small, and you always say, oh, you're so cute, you're so cute. And people will look at them and say, oh, is that your son? Oh, he's so handsome. She's so cute. That made them feel good. They know what those words meant as they got older. So they still want to feel like someone thinks that they're special. So my topic today is going to be, I take you. I take you. But make sure that you are getting engaged with the topic this morning. If you have some comments, put them out there. Make sure that you like my Build Your Best Life Facebook page. Subscribe to my YouTube Build Your Best Life page. Share with others so they can get this content. But I hope that you'll like it. Like today's topic is a little bit different, but I thought that it has a lot of meaning to it. I know it means a lot to me, and it's something that I talk about often, mostly to my daughter-in-law's loves rather than my son's, but I think it's something that's key. So again, I take you. Now, you do remember, and I know most of us have been in love a time or two, but when we met that special someone, even though you were in love and you felt like they loved you, when it got down to that ceremony and saying those vows, whether they are the traditional vows or the ones that you wrote yourself, as you stood there and looked into their eyes and listened to those words, oh wow, what a feeling. They were in front of the whole world giving and telling them how they felt about you. You know, that had to be a great, great feeling, right? Let's just imagine, we have our children, we know that they're ours. Whether we are blessed with them naturally or however we get them, they're ours and we love them. But imagine having a ceremony similar to the one that you have with your significant other, where you are reinforcing, affirming how much you love them, how much they mean to you. Don't you think that would be an awesome testament as a parent to stand in front of family and friends and their friends and say these things to everyone? I know I would be beaming all over if someone stood up and say, that's Deborah and this is what she means to me. I know what I mean to me, and you sometimes feel how you feel or what you represent to somebody else, but for them to say those words and then say those words in front of so many others, oh my goodness. So, there are all types of relationships, and relationships can get old, tiring, they can get dull, and the other person can think, are their feelings gone? Have they fallen out of love? It can be hurtful, and the other person may feel or act some type way, right? Just give that some thought. Based on how you interact with people that you have been in relationships with for a while, like your significant other, family, children, godchildren, nieces and nephews, you never say anything positive. You can tell them what they didn't do or what they should do, but how often do you say positive encouragement, affirmations to them? Give that some thought for a minute. Give that some thought. Good morning again for those who have just joined us, and we're talking about I Take You. I'm just getting into the meat of this, but the topic is I Take You. So this morning, what I'm going to do is I'm going to provide some examples of what I might say at different milestones, different situations to each of my 4 children. So I know this is a little different this morning, but it's all about I take you and reinforcing how you feel about your children. So kind of relax, think about this, and I hope you enjoy what I would say to my children. And I have 4. So to my first and my oldest child, Jermaine, on this day, I take you as my firstborn son. I loved you from the moment I held you in my arms and I looked into your eyes. From this day forward, I vow to be there for you. I will always have your back. We spent most of our lives alone, just the 2 of us. I think we did pretty well to get to this point in our lives. I vow to continue to listen to your plans, concerns, and problems. I will be honest and tell you when I disagree and give you suggestions on how to proceed in a more realistic, inclusive, and respectful way. In the end, whatever you decide, I'm here for you. But I vow you will always be my baby. Remember, I always said, if I live to be 122 and you live to be 100, you will always be my baby. Now, just think about it. My baby has a wife and babies of your own. You have two adorable girls, Heartbeat 4 and Heartbeat 5. I love you always, Tremaine. Got a lump in my throat, I'm sorry. To my second child, my only daughter, Salandra, you are a blessing that God sent to me. Now, we did not always click, but I patiently waited for you to love me as much as I loved you, and it didn't take long. What a blessing for God to send me the daughter I always wanted. I always wanted to have a little girl that dressed in the little girly dresses and do their hair. Well, you came at an age where you were a little bit older than that, but still, I had got my daughter. Your mama is always here to assist, to love, and share special times with you. Thank you for blessing me with my first grandchild and granddaughter, Heartbeat number 1. You are a beautiful, intelligent, and successful lady. I vow to love you always. And if you haven't caught on, I call my grandchildren heartbeats. But I love it. I love them, and I love this. I hope you like it too. I take each one of them. I take them every day. I love them, love them, love them. To my third oldest, this is what I would vow to him, Dan Lamar. I vow to pray for you every day. You are another bonus that God blessed me with by adding you to my life. I always promise to be here to be a bonus mom, loving you unconditionally. I am proud of the husband and dad that you are. You're always working hard. I always say, oh, that child work hard. He don't ever rest. You work, but you get it honestly. You get it from your dad. I appreciate and love Heartbeat 2, my first grandson, and the princess, Heartbeat 3. You are amazing. You are simply amazing. It is such a feat to be retired and on subsequent careers, not career, but careers. Like I said, you have always been a hard worker, so you're out there doing it at such a young age. I mean, you're still in your 30s, and you've already retired from a job. Some people don't even have a job, don't aspire to have a job, but you have already retired from one. I think that's amazing. So you're doing the thing. I vow to love you always. Oh my goodness. Hey, I think, you know what? I am loving this. I really am loving this. This idea came to me, but I am loving this. I think I don't know if I'm going to do it this year or next year, but I want to have a ceremony and tell my kids that I take them. I'm loving this. Well, here for my youngest child. This is child number 4. And I do have adopted children, but these are the 4. To Christopher, Mama's miracle baby. And I call him my miracle baby. He knows why. But he is definitely a miracle. At the beginning of the pregnancy and at the end, we had issues. So he is a miracle baby. You are a blessing that God sent me later in life. I love that you don't try to fit in. Instead, you are comfortable standing out to be your best self. And this is something that you have always done. This is not something new, but you have always been unashamedly proud to stand out and be your best self. Now, I know people think it odd, and sometimes we get little funny looks, especially when we danced at your wedding. But people think it odd that we have our special song. And the special song is, I know other parents have, moms and sons may have a special song, but our special song is There Goes My Baby. But it is not bizarre. We know we have our own unique lyrics to There Goes My Baby, and it has special meaning to only the two of us. I vow to be here to love you, listen to you, encourage you, and celebrate you. Kudos on being a great husband and dad. Thank you for heartbeat number 6, another grandson. So I finally have 2 grandsons, and the beating heartbeat that will be here soon, next month, another granddaughter, granddaughter number 5. I vow to always be here for you, and I thank daily. There goes my baby. So those are the vows to my 4 children who I love, 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 do anything for them. And those heartbeats, oh my goodness, they can get my very, very last quarter. I love them. But I think that it is essential and so important that I don't just have the feelings here and my husband know how I feel about them, but that they know how I feel about them. So I may think that I am showing them in actions, but sometimes people need to hear the words to know my mom loves me. My mom is there for me. My mom or my dad prays for me. My dad, encourages me when I get ready to walk out of the door. He tells me what to do if I'm not at home and things come up and things don't seem to be going right. I can stop and I can pray. I know that my parents love me because they tell me, and they tell me often. I don't have to guess. I don't have to think, oh, there's one that's younger than me, or the grandkids have taken my place. I know my parents love me because they tell me, and they tell me often. I know they take me. How awesome is that? How awesome is that? I cannot stop saying that. I love it. I love it. I love it. So those are the vows or the examples that I came up with to say to my children. So how about you coming up with something to say to yours? Again, this month is Father's Day, and I know that children will be gracing you and telling you that they love you and giving you gifts. But what a greater time for you to stand up and show them why they love you. They trust you and know that you're there for them because you're telling them and showing them that you take them each and every day. I take you. I hope that you enjoyed my vows as I take my 4 children, Jermaine, Salandra, Dan Lamar, and Christopher. Love you guys. What would you say? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Again, thank you so much for tuning in today. I'm here every Saturday, Build Your Best Life. We have Saturday morning live on first Saturdays and third Saturdays. On second Saturdays, we have conversation with the guys. Hey, those hot topics, those guys bring it. The topic that they had last month was so hot that they had to do part 2. So next Saturday, they'll be on with part 2. And then on fourth Saturdays, we have Real Talk with Deborah and Anastasia. So don't forget about us on Saturday mornings. Even if you have to go back and listen at a later time, the broadcasts are always available for you to listen to on Facebook and YouTube. So like, subscribe, share, share, share. Thank you so much. Please visit my website, www.buildyourbestlife.org. That's www.buildyourbestlife.org. There you can read the blog that comes out each Monday. You can see the calendar of events that we have out there. We have 4 major events each year, although 4 of them are out there for the year, so you can look out, get the exact dates, and see the speakers that we have to look forward to. You can look at the services that I offer, which is coaching. Yes, I am a life coach. I'm here. I give consultations. You never know if I can assist you or help you if you don't reach out to get that input from me. So it doesn't cost you anything to get that consultation, so you need to reach out. You can also purchase my book, Build Your Best Life with Coach Deborah D. Smith. It is a great book, and I'm not just saying that, but it provides information on your life, your credibility, and your actions, and overcoming your obstacles to build your best life. It is for coaches, parents, educators, mentors, and I have them in stock. You can get your book quickly. It makes a great gift, and it's a gift that keeps on giving because they can read it. They have little task in the back to do, as well as it's always there for a reference. I use it for a reference. If you like Kindle versions, you can go to Amazon.com and get your Kindle version. So thank you so much. We're also here for those that may be new on Thursdays and Tuesdays at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This Tuesday for Reach Out, I am excited to have a new gentleman on, and he has a story to tell. So you don't want to miss Tuesday, June 6th. Derek Durden, and he's from Dallas, Texas. You have to join us, and we're going to be talking about unscheduled maintenance. But you don't want to miss this story and testament from Derek. So tune in, and at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Tuesday, June 6th. If you're not available, remember to go back and watch the rewind. But again, thank you so much for tuning in today. I hope you enjoyed. I know I did. I guess y'all can tell that I enjoyed it. So make sure that you share. And I look forward to seeing you on Tuesday. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Worship somewhere tomorrow. Today, be blessed. Stay safe. Remember, as you go along your busy day, there may be a young man that has lost his way. Don't shake your head. Don't steady your pace. Stop. Reach out and give that young man a helping hand. And remember, building your best life is our business. That's not a slogan. It's our commitment. I love you. Be blessed. Stay safe. And I will be looking for you Tuesday. Bye-bye.